Buddhism and science, the relationship between Buddhist teachings and modern scientific discoveries. The relationship between Buddhism and science is a fascinating field of study that bridges ancient wisdom and modern knowledge. Both Buddhism and science strive to understand the nature of reality, albeit through different methodologies and perspectives. While Buddhism focuses on the inner experiences and transformative practices leading to enlightenment, science relies on empirical evidence and logical reasoning to uncover the laws governing the natural world. Despite these differences, there are significant areas of convergence where Buddhist teachings and scientific discoveries resonate and complement each other. Buddhism's philosophical framework, Buddhism, founded by Siddhartha Gautama, the Buddha, over 2,500 years ago, provides a profound and comprehensive framework for understanding the nature of reality, human existence, and the path to liberation from suffering. Central to this framework are key concepts such as impermanence, anicca, suffering, dukkha, and non-self, anatta, which collectively form the cornerstone of Buddhist philosophy. Impermanence, anicca, Buddhism teaches that all phenomena are transient and subject to change. This fundamental insight underscores the inherent impermanence of all things, from the smallest particles to the vast cosmos. It emphasizes that nothing remains static or eternal. This understanding encourages practitioners to develop a detached perspective, recognizing that clinging to impermanent things, whether material possessions, relationships, or even ideas, is a primary source of suffering. By embracing the transient nature of existence, individuals can cultivate equanimity and reduce the attachment that leads to emotional turmoil. Suffering, dukkha, the concept of suffering is pivotal in Buddhist thought, encapsulated in the Buddha's first noble truth, the acknowledgement that suffering, dukkha, is an inherent part of human existence. This suffering arises from various sources, including physical pain, emotional distress, and existential angst. However, Buddhism is not merely a doctrine of despair. It offers a practical path to transcend suffering through the Noble Eightfold Path. This path encompasses ethical conduct, sila, mental discipline, samadhi, and wisdom, panna. By adhering to these principles, individuals can gradually purify their minds, cultivate inner peace, and ultimately attain liberation, nirvana. Non-self, anatta. One of the most revolutionary aspects of Buddhist philosophy is its challenge to the notion of a permanent, unchanging self. According to the doctrine of non-self, anatta, what we conventionally consider the self is, in reality, a collection of ever-changing physical and mental components, known as the five skandhas: form, sensation, perception, mental formations, and consciousness. This insight dismantles the illusion of a static identity, revealing the fluid and interconnected nature of existence. By realizing the non-self, individuals can let go of egoistic clinging and self-centered desires, paving the way for a deeper understanding of reality and fostering a sense of interconnectedness with all life. Practical implications: the philosophical tenets of Buddhism are not merely abstract concepts but are intended to be applied in daily life. Practitioners are encouraged to engage in mindfulness practices, such as meditation, to directly experience the truths of impermanence, suffering, and non-self. These practices help individuals develop a clear and compassionate awareness of their own minds and the world around them. Additionally, the ethical precepts guide practitioners in living a life of non-harm, kindness, and integrity, further contributing to personal and collective well-being. The scientific method and its contributions. Science, particularly through the scientific method, has revolutionized our understanding of the physical universe. The scientific method involves observation, hypothesis formation, experimentation, and the refinement of theories based on empirical data. This systematic approach has led to groundbreaking discoveries in fields such as physics, biology, chemistry, and neuroscience. Observation and experimentation. Through meticulous observation and controlled experiments, scientists have uncovered fundamental principles governing the natural world, from the laws of motion and thermodynamics to the structure of DNA and the principles of quantum mechanics. Empirical evidence. Science relies on empirical evidence that can be observed, measured, and replicated. This evidence-based approach has led to technological advancements and practical applications that have transformed human life. Points of convergence. Despite their different approaches, Buddhism and science intersect in several key areas, offering complementary insights into the nature of reality in human experience, empirical verification and mindfulness meditation. Both Buddhism and science value empirical verification, albeit in different contexts. In Buddhism, practitioners are encouraged to test and validate teachings through personal experience, particularly through meditation practices. Mindfulness meditation, mindfulness, or the practice of maintaining a moment-by-moment awareness of thoughts, feelings, and sensations, has been a cornerstone of Buddhist practice for centuries. Modern science has extensively studied mindfulness meditation, revealing its benefits for mental health and well-being. Neuroscientific research has shown that regular mindfulness practice can lead to structural and functional changes in the brain, enhancing emotional regulation, attention, and stress resilience. Neuroplasticity. The concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to reorganize itself by forming new neural connections, aligns with the Buddhist understanding of the mind's malleability. Both perspectives highlight the potential for transformation through sustained practice and experience. Consciousness and the nature of self. The exploration of consciousness and the nature of the self is another area where Buddhism and science intersect. Buddhism offers profound insights into the workings of the mind and the illusion of a permanent self. Buddhist psychology. The Abhidhamma, a comprehensive Buddhist text, categorizes mental states and processes in great detail. It describes how mental phenomena arise and pass away, emphasizing the impermanent and interdependent nature of the mind. Scientific study of consciousness. Modern science, particularly cognitive science and neuroscience, investigates similar questions about consciousness, perception, and the self. Theories such as the modular mind and the dynamic self concept echo Buddhist ideas that the self is not a singular, unchanging entity but a complex interplay of mental processes. Quantum mechanics and emptiness. One of the most intriguing areas of convergence is the relationship between quantum mechanics and the Buddhist concept of emptiness, sunyata. Quantum mechanics. At the subatomic level, quantum mechanics reveals a reality that is fundamentally interconnected and indeterminate. Particles do not have fixed properties until they are observed, and they can exist in multiple states simultaneously, superposition. This challenges the classical notion of a solid, independent reality. Emptiness. Sunyata Buddhism teaches that all phenomena are empty of inherent existence and arise dependently on causes and conditions. This interdependent origination suggests a fluid, interconnected reality, aligning with the insights of quantum mechanics, ethics, compassion, and environmental responsibility. Buddhist ethical teachings emphasize compassion, non-harming, ahimsa, and the interconnectedness of all life forms. These principles resonate with contemporary concerns about environmental sustainability and social responsibility. Right livelihood. The Buddhist principle of right livelihood advocates for ethical and sustainable living, encouraging individuals to engage in professions that do not cause harm to others or the environment. Environmental science. Modern environmental science underscores the interdependence of ecosystems and the impact of human actions on the planet. The recognition of this interconnectedness aligns with the Buddhist view of interdependent origination and the need for compassionate and responsible stewardship of the earth. Integrating Buddhism and science. The dialogue between Buddhism and science offers rich possibilities for mutual enrichment. Integrating insights from both fields can lead to a more holistic understanding of reality and human experience. Mind-body practices. Incorporating mindfulness and meditation practices into scientific research and healthcare can enhance mental and physical well-being, providing complementary approaches to traditional medical treatments. Ethical implications. Scientific advancements, particularly in biotechnology and artificial intelligence, raise ethical questions that can benefit from Buddhist ethical perspectives on compassion, non-harming, and interdependence. Education and awareness. Promoting interdisciplinary education that includes both scientific literacy and contemplative practices can foster a more integrated worldview, encouraging individuals to approach life with both rational inquiry and compassionate awareness. Conclusion. The relationship between Buddhism and science is a dynamic and evolving dialogue that bridges ancient wisdom and modern knowledge. While Buddhism offers profound insights into the nature of mind, consciousness, and ethical living, science provides empirical evidence and technological advancements that enhance our understanding of the physical universe. Together, these fields offer complementary perspectives that can lead to a deeper, more integrated understanding of reality in human existence. Through continued exploration and mutual respect, Buddhism and science can contribute to a more compassionate, mindful, and scientifically informed world.